But wherever they train, chances are the students got interested in aviation at one place, their local general aviation airport. Without this vital link, this connection to our network of airports, we can face a shortage of domestically trained pilots. And the instructional benefits of these airports goes far beyond formal flight training. Many primary and secondary schools recognize the educational value of local airports and are incorporating airport visits and aviation-based lessons into their curriculum. The dream of flight has sparked mankind's imagination throughout history, and lighting that spark in a young person can change their life forever. Our local airports are off and on ramps to the interstate highway system in the sky. If these airports continue to disappear, general aviation isn't the only aviation that's going to suffer. Many serve as official reliever fields, taking the traffic load off major airports. The more GA fields that close, the more pressure is put on airports that remain open. We have to stop the trend. Every airport that closes endangers every airport that is open. After 2 decades of dormancy, today, general aviation is on the cusp of a new era with increased aircraft sales and technology improvements. The past few years, sales of piston-powered aircraft have been experiencing annual growth in the double digits. But the loss of airports seriously endangers this growth, just as it limits a community's opportunities for the future. Our airports are like natural resources, and we're losing them in a tear up the runway and subdivide the property approach to community planning and development that can forever end a region's chance to soar. How short-sighted to destroy a valuable resource that is proving itself so beneficial to every community. Communities that have the vision and the factual information to make this resource work for them. The businesses that could have thrived. The youngsters that could have been educated. The adventures it could have launched. And the lives it could have saved. Those opportunities will be lost forever. Once lost, an airport is gone forever. An irreplaceable local community asset. Gone are the jobs and the economic development opportunities. If we don't do something, we'll all wake up one morning and wonder, what were we thinking? But it will be too late. Once an airport's gone, it's not coming back. AOPA launched the Airport Support Network to identify and work to preserve endangered airports and to educate local officials about the value of their community airport. Everyone who's concerned about the future of aviation and the future of their community needs to be involved in preserving local airports. Look at how far we've come since the Wright brothers' first flight. We've created an aviation infrastructure, a network of airports that is the envy of the world, and communities can no more afford to lose their airport than close off their access to the interstate highway. We cannot allow this vital transportation network to be dismantled. After all, would you want to have to tell the Wright brothers the airport is closing and they have to take their flying machine back to the bicycle shop? We owe it to their spirit and to ourselves, to the nation and to our communities to keep general aviation airports open and flourishing. Keep the analogy in mind. A mile of highway gets you 1 mile. A mile of runway gets you anywhere.